Sorry. What's going on, you guys? It's be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we are here for a brand new review of the Real Housewives of Atlanta after show, you guys. What is going on? I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Monday, and I intend on doing the exact same thing, y'all. Okay. Now, before we get into anything, let me let you guys know that tonight is the Whether You Like It or Not panel, and it will be on Simply Sakina's platform. However, yours truly will not be there because I have to film tonight. However, be sure to join the other six. T, Ya, Really B, Josiah, Sakina, and Busy over on Sakina's platform tonight as they discussed last night's episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, y'all. All right. So, with that being said, that's pretty much all that we got for the church announcements at this moment. So, we're going to go ahead and get into this review for The Real Housewives of Atlanta after show. Like y'all know, this is really not a review. It's really like a reaction. Y'all know it's just really a reaction video. So, y'all already know how this shit goes. Y'all already know how we do it over here. I play the audio. I react as it goes along. All right. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. Let's take a listen.
Real Housewives of Atlanta after show starts right now.
We had so much fun in our villa. We had so much fun. It was so unproblematic. It was so chill and just happy vibes because you were like talking
I was
to
in my
your
own
man.
space. You were
She
with
just
your
walked around with a
team,
permanent
doing your
smile. I was like, I love this energy.
This is my moment. Hold on.
Yeah. Look good when you talk about your man now, honey. Yes.
Amsterdam is nothing like you would ever expect me to be with. He is very tall. He has long dreads. He's a great kisser. He's a wonderful lover. You know, he's younger than me, so he's always ready, get it in all the time.
Now, I do know what she means when she says that he's a wonderful lover. That's keyword for he's a wonderful fucker. That's what that really means. He's a wonderful fucker, is what she's trying to tell y'all. A wonderful fucker. Oh, he takes her down all day. And I need to see a picture of him so I can determine it. But then again, just because somebody look good and shit like that, that don't mean they know how to good. Because some people know how to know, you know, some people look good, but can't worth a damn. Sex ain't worth a damn, as T-Boz would say. But let's continue on, y'all.
I was completely not looking when I met Amsterdam. I had been dating a little bit, but it's hard out here in these dating streets. And I think for me, I'm in a very specific category. I'm older. I've been married twice. I have a 25-year-old, although I still feel like I'm a catch in a package. I have a very specific, I feel like my box is very specific. Mm-hmm. Like I don't need a man, but I would like one. You know, I have a great life. I always want someone to share it with. And Noel can only go on so many trips with me. So when I least expected it, actually met Amsterdam, who is a Taurus. I'm in the house of Taurus right now.
Already.
And my first Taurus, and he has been so intentional, so consistent, so sweet. Mm-hmm. So nice to me. Like it literally went back to the basics, like of just being like nice to me. Yeah. Like I was like, how traumatized am I? that I'm like, I literally was looking at him one day, like, why are you so nice to me?
Yeah. That shit is crazy. You know what I mean? Like that. But like she said, that was a traumatizing response because she's not used to men being nice to her. She's used to everybody treating her the same way. So when a man comes along and doing all the things that you long for, all the things that you want a man to do for you, and a man does it, it's kind of like, oh my God, this is too good to be true. Oh my God, I don't know about all this. Oh my God, I don't know. You know what I mean? Trust me, I get it. But yeah, Cynthia, just live within. This is what I got to say. Just live within the moment. It's okay to be happy. It's okay to have this new adventure, this new thing. Just do you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, don't listen too much to yourself. You know, sometimes we can think too hard on shit, but don't do that because you'll run yourself crazy if you think too hard. But girl, just do you. Get this man, get this happy life that you want. And because you deserve it. You've been through too much. Get this man and be happy. And this is coming from a person that has not always been the biggest fan of Cynthia. But over the years, I've really grown to appreciate Cynthia and what she brings to the show. She's actually brought more to the show than we want to give her credit for, to be quite honest. But you know, it is what it is. So let's go ahead.
Like, why are you like hanging out with me all the time? What is wrong with you?
Crazy.
I know that's
when you've been in traumatic relationships, and you're like,
we have all been through it. Because I was starting to sabotage a little bit. Because I was like, well, maybe he's, too romantic, too.
That's self-sabotage. I knew that was coming up. That's self-sabotage. When you've been through a whole lot of the same things and another person comes in and give you something different, you fuck it up. You fuck it up without trying to fuck it up because you're saying maybe he's being so nice to me because he's trying to get some clout, or maybe he's just being so. I ain't saying that. Cynthia's saying that. Maybe he being too nice to me because he wants some clout. Maybe he being too nice to me because he wants something from me. You know, when a person be too nice, then we get scared and shit. Don't be scared. Let it happen and see what's going on. You'll find out what it really is.
Too feely touchy, and I'm like, wait a minute, my love language is personal touch. I love for my hand to be held, like all of those things. And I think that's just trauma from relationships that didn't work out, and me starting to doubt or question, like, am I deserving? Am I enough? You know, I know how I show up, but the wrong person is never going to receive me, but the right one will. And I feel like I don't know where it's going. We recently got outed. I was not ready. No makeup on, ready to catch the flight. In a way, I'm kind of glad we're out because now we can just freely be out and like, go on some double dates with some of y'all. When you find somebody to double date with.
Has any of the women met him?
I have.
Yes. You weren't at the Hawks game.
Yes.
Oh man,
Angela recently met him. All the ladies except Porsha and you.
Oh my gosh,
didn't meet him. He came with me to the game.
Nice,
And, you guys have to remember, like, he's from Amsterdam, and like he hasn't been to a Hawks game before. He hasn't. We were recently. I was doing an event in Detroit, and he's never been to Detroit. Like I'm like introducing him to all these things.
the experiences are
like,
never ending.
Yes.
Like everything will be. He's never done this.
And a lot of our things are like our first. And like for me, I'd never been to Amsterdam, so I went to visit him over the holidays, and he was performing in Switzerland, so I went with him to Switzerland, and I got to see him in his moment doing his thing.
That's the best of both worlds.
I love that for you.
He was just blushing. Like,
He is very, very shy, I have to say. We are not on Instagram. We're not on social media. We have definitely stayed with the conscious decision to not be on social media. I don't personally feel like social media is a place for love, for relationships.
It's not. It's not. I'm glad that Cynthia said that. It's not. Because when you post things on social media, you're opening up yourself to be criticized. Everybody got a story to tell once they see you pop out with the person that you with. And it's annoying. Like putting you and your partner or your situation person or your fuck buddy, anybody out on social media, and people realize what it really and truly is. They tend to dig up shit. Everybody got so many opinions, and it's just annoying. So I would prefer Cynthia to keep that relationship off of social media and keep it as
in Grenada?
No, she got.
Oh, okay. I'm like, wait, why wasn't I invited?
I wonder if he has happy endings.
Well, apparently
Never had a happy ending in a massage.
Oh my God, never.
You, Kelly?
Yeah. Kelly says she with that life.
I've still been dying to know how you got that.
I will never tell you.
Well, I don't need it for now. It's just like I got friends that might want to know.
I've never had one.
Never.
That would never.
So women have happy endings, with massages? Because I only thought that happens with men. So women get happy endings? But how they get happy endings? Well, this is a premiere, so somebody will tell me in the comments. But how does it happen? I never knew that women got happy endings. Every time I heard about somebody getting a happy ending, with a masseuse or getting a massage, I always heard that it was men getting happy endings. Never heard about a woman doing that. So please don't call me slow. Don't shun me. All I'm saying is I never knew. I never knew, girl. I never knew. That is so new to me. Oh my God. Let's continue.
The fact that men can talk about getting a happy, ending, but women can't. First of all peaches want to get touched.
I mean, I always hate when the massage ends, but you know.
I mean, and it's almost like, especially if you get a good male massage, it's a little like tempting, but I've never.
Oh. I need all the details. I'm just trying to understand.
Okay,
I'm married
so
now. This will never happen for me. So can I live vicariously through you?
Okay, if I have to.
Please.
All right. So what I'm trying to tell you is,
I can't get it no farther on the edge of my seat. Like this. The seat is like this. Like this. Do they put it on your bill at the end? And what does it say on the line? Stones, mud mask.
Well, I guess it depends on who's doing the massage.
Right. It might be an
Amsterdam was
attraction.
massaging me.
It's absolutely.
I would definitely be getting a
Like,
happy
put the head
ending.
in.
Several.
Ralph actually, like, when we were dating, he used to have a massage table. And that was like in the beginning. Oh, yes. And it would always go, yeah, that's how it got started.
Yeah.
So, yes, in that regard, love those happy
Yeah. I got a massage table in the garage. So I got to
You need to dust that thing out, honey.
Do you give them more money at the end?
I tip them extra.
But now, is there like a note on your chart now in the future? It's like she's down for it from now on.
I don't know,
The
but
first time it's got to be like a little.
yeah, but we're gonna like request the same person.
Got it. So they already know.
I'm saying, like,
got it. Okay.
You know what to do.
And not asking because I want to know, well, who's that person?
You guys are gonna have to find out on your own. I just told you the details. I'm not telling you.
Stop bragging, Kelly. I'm married and I'm happy. So just let it go.
As you should be.
Let it go. Let's move on. What else we gonna talk about?
I am careful right now.
Your bragging ass.
You finally get to sit down with Porsha.
Praise God, child.
I was like, okay, finally. Dun, dun, dun. We were going to have a conversation early on. It didn't happen. So then she reached out again.
It seems to be a recurring.
Right, like I get another reach out. I guess I got unblocked, then reached out and was like, okay, let's talk now. I'm like, you serious? You sure? But it actually happened. She mentioned me filming with Dennis. We're here to clear the air about that when you've been filming with Ralph. But I'm listening to you. Yeah, I want to give you the floor. Yes, to talk. Dennis. It was a lot of energy. I don't even know how we got there, but next thing I know, we're going back and forth. Then
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Your whole vibe, your whole energy is combative.
Your vibe has been combative. And then
she
walked out.
Right. So
this was a happy ending.
No. Well, I mean, we did have an apology, in Grenada. I do acknowledge I could have texted it to you about me and Dennis working together. That was a misstep on my part.
I had already decided that I didn't want to have any more beef with Drew. It was a bit heavy on one side between her and Dennis. I was heavy on her. So
when I have been doing
Long as you know you was heavy on her, because you definitely been heavy on her the whole damn season.
something positive with Dennis. Let me finish. Where Dennis has been in the studio.
I'm gonna have your baby daddy film without you knowing, because I felt it was more principle of she and I were friends.
Y'all's relationship and dynamic.
She used your hair. So I really kind of put it more heavy on her, but by then I was more focused on, you know what? Let's let it go. Let me try to fix my relationship with the baby daddy over here.
Yeah.
So by Grenada, her saying, you know what? I admit I should have just picked up the phone and called you instead of tried to fake text you. I was cool. Yeah. I was like, okay, I received that.
It wasn't a fake text, girl. She did text you. But either way, you got a point.
No, it's no big deal.
We came to an amends because she was being petty and tit for tatty. And she filmed with Ralph. Now, this is the part that I feel is a little different, because how would it look for me to go film with Simon? You know, someone that we know is publicly humiliating you. Ralph, you know we're going through our divorce. And I'm on the outs with him. And you go, that conversation couldn't be pleasant. You know, like I just feel like you got together to talk about me.
Yeah.
And Dennis and I have not gotten together to do anything negative to Porsha. So I felt like, okay, that's tit for tat. And so now, why are you upset? You went.
I agree with Drew. And I know y'all not surprised, but I agree with Drew. It's a difference between Drew filming with Dennis and, you know, Porsha filming with Ralph. Drew is filming with Dennis because they're working together. Porsha is filming with Ralph because she got a gripe, she got an issue with Drew, and she wants to humiliate Drew, and she want to be fucking petty. That's the difference. Drew filming with Dennis has no negative effect on Porsha. Porsha filming with Ralph is a negative effect and will be a negative effect on Drew. Drew is on the outs with Ralph. Ralph is humiliating Drew on social media and all that. And Porsha is well aware. How would she feel if Drew went and filmed with Simon, just like she said? That would be something for you to throw a fit about. Or what if she brought Fallon to a filming with you guys, a group filming, and she brought Fallon? I would be here for her doing it. But what if she brought Fallon? How would you feel then? So that's the difference.
It behind my back and filmed with Ralph for no reason. You guys aren't in business together. Obviously, you did it to be hurtful. So now what is the big energy you have for me? And at that moment, I felt like she received it. She apologized.
In the beginning, I didn't use the best words.
You are an awful slimy ass bitch. You know that.
I knew I didn't handle it the best way at Shamia's event.
Well, can I say thank you for that? I just want to acknowledge, because I never heard you say it. So thank you for that.
Yeah, because we're making some type of resolution.
Yes, we are.
These are big steps.
Y'all were there. She apologized.
I wasn't there.
Yeah, I wasn't there.
Yeah, that was the dinner in Grenada.
We were there.
You were there.
Okay, sorry, it's like a blur.
It's a blur. I had a ball. I had a
Okay.
ball.
So basically, Porsha got a lick back and filmed with Ralph.
Porsha filmed with Ralph.
Got it.
And so it was like, at this point, we could do nothing but call it a truce. Like,
Well, you guys are even now.
At this
You filmed with
point-
Dennis. She filmed with Ralph.
right, which hers was uglier.
Look me in my eyes. You touch a boob?
Yo,
Have you ever sniffed another woman?
Yeah, of course.
Where'd you sniff her at?
But nonetheless, I'm like, child, I don't even care that much. Like, you did what you did. You're going to have to live with that. But she apologized. And then I apologized. And then we moved on.
Wow.
I know P said like we were good on a clean slate. I know Drew wanted to like really give that olive branch in regards to them clearing up the energy, but she wasn't able to do that with everybody. Now I can say this, Drew. I feel like you have an issue with
everybody fake got a problem with her. That's why she couldn't do it with everybody. And that's what y'all fail to realize. All of y'all got fake problems with that girl. That girl ain't did none of y'all.
everyone at the table except Cynthia. I felt like there was only a P thing, and I'm like, is it because you want to get your album out, or what is the deal? You know, you trying to get it cleared, or what's happening? Is it baby daddy vibes? I don't know.
I just wanted her to genuinely like acknowledge the simple fact that there could have been a call.
Yeah,
that's
all.
And
That's
it wasn't
all.
too much on it. I wouldn't even put too much on it. It was like, okay, got it. Thank you so much.
Let's just move on. You got your lick back. Hope you feel better. Next.
I know you're like, is this all it took? I could have gave you Ralph.
I would have gave you Ralph. Please.
Yes. In the basement. Ralph, go film with Porsha. Yell in the basement. That's all you need to do.
If that's what you need to feel better about what you got going on, do what you need to do. You happy now? And then
exactly, because like I said before, the only reason why she was pushing so hard about this whole Drew situation, because she can't talk about Simon. She can't sit up here and fake cry about this nigga. So that's why she's going after Drew. If she was still with Simon, she would not give a fuck about none of this shit. And that's on God. She would not give a damn.
Let's talk about going to Grenada.
In the future, can you tell me like better like clues?
What better way to get us all together than like maybe Caribbean waters?
Oh, Maldives.
I ain't gonna lie, Fred.
Like,
You was looking crazy. You was like
Mexico.
Where are we going?
Dominican Republic.
Shaman wanted to go to everywhere but Grenada. They are known for their spices.
Ooh, Jamaica?
No.
Is it Puerto Rico? No. Oh, Aruba? Mm-mm. Is it Brazil?
Shamia was trying to go to Maldives and get bent over a balcony, but in the
That's why we went on
meantime,
honeymoon. Ew, you be farting?
bitch, I was bent over.
Why you gotta do that noise with it? After show after dark. Bravo, After Dark.
Bravo.
Next stop on Bravo, After Dark.
They showed us so much love in Grenada.
Last night I dreamed the rum and I fell in love, but I know this morning now.
That man's tongue, I'm still creeped out.
You felt that tongue. He was
I
all
did
in your
not-
face.
Okay, I did
He
not
was-
feel the tongue.
He was all in you. I'm sure.
But I didn't feel
that heat
it.
off his breath. His breath went hot.
No.
That tongue was red and fiery, baby. He went crazy. I was like, ooh, whoever gonna get that amongst this group
Why didn't get
is
it?
finna be Well, no, speak for yourself. A lot of the other girls probably enjoyed themselves a lot in Grenada. When I say I got my whole life, even without my luggage,
no.
Now that's crazy.
So what is going on?
And you set up the reader. I'm about to blame you, actually.
Okay, now let me tell you something. I can't be. I'm sorry. I can't be responsible. I'm just gonna be sorry.
And point. The lady, and you remember when the lady was putting the little tags, she did it. She did.
What did I
say to the lady?
You said, please make sure my luggage gets on here.
Ma'am, I got it.
I'm good.
Very dismissive. I got it. Like, you don't tell me how to do my job.
Even Phaedra's luggage got put on.
Everybody's like, and she came last. I was there first.
Them riding dirty for me.
Baby, ride on.
Man, we ride with all these bags.
Took another L. I just can't catch a break, can I?
Girl. So Lamont decided that he was going to call my ex-husband.
What?
What the are you calling him for?
One thing I do want to say, last night I talked to Mark.
What?
Even though it's gotten so bitter throughout the divorce, I just felt like since him and I had such a good relationship, it was at least me worth a call.
I'm gonna say Lamont is fine as fuck, first of all. Lamont is fine as fuck. Lamont is fine as fuck. Where is Lamont? Okay? I love I love that man. Like, where is he? He's fine as a mother. Like, for real. He is fine. That man is fine. Like, he is fine. Like, for real. I just had to say that. He that's a fine man.
Throughout the divorce, I just felt like since him and I had such a good relationship, it was at least me worth a call.
In my mind, I was thinking to myself, like, okay, well, I'm hoping and praying that what he's going to tell me is just a little bit better. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted to find some peace and comfort in what he said. And I just remember it going so far left. And Shamia, I cried.
What did he say? I need to know.
It was a lot of no. It's sort of like, you and Kelly need to get back in a good place. No.
I literally cried myself to sleep that night where he felt so bad that it was just like.
This is the night before we left.
Mm-hmm. He basically said, I was the devil and no, I'm not going to make things right. And he didn't basically care about the children.
We need to make it to where you guys can like see the kids and they're growing up. It was like, no.
Lamont was just calling him like, hey, like, listen.
And if all else fails, like, let's be a good dad.
If all else fails, like, I just want you to show up for the girls. You know, like, Lamont is with me, even though Lamont is my publicist. He sees
like
my
your brother. Sometimes I forget that that's your publicist. I often think of Lamont as
that's
like
a good publicist that we forget that he is the publicist.
No, that's what I'm saying. I forget that he's your publicist because he's not just like, okay, I'm only doing PR work. I'm like, he picks up the pieces in a lot of
He's invested. And I have to give it to him. I have to give him a lot of grace because he shows up for me and the girls and the time that I need him the most.
Absolutely.
You know, we always talk about
I just met him and he be showing up for me. And I'm like, hey, okay, Lamont. So you about it first or did he just do it?
No, he just did it.
Oh, geez. Okay.
I think he knows best. I think he meant well. And you got to think about it. Like, my ex-husband actually hired Lamont. What many people don't know.
Damn.
So he hired Lamont. Lamont had traveled with me and him. And I think that he meant it in a good light, like in regards to like just trying to have some sense of peace with us because it had been so nasty.
Right.
But at the same time, like, I think that I was hoping for a better outcome with that whole situation.
Really?
It was so bad. Girl, this earring.
Just leave it.
I'm
that's
over it.
Smart. Leave him down there. Matter of fact, let me just go ahead and
what you gonna do?
Get him on out of here.
Get him on out of here.
Okay.
But it was so bad. And, you know, being a wife for 11 years, you know, I've had my shares of ups and downs. And I want to make sure that, you know, when I joined this platform that I was able to give light and share awareness of the good and the bad. My life wasn't horrible for 11 years, right? Like, I was able to have some good moments. I've had 3 beautiful children with my ex-husband and, you know, I have 4 children total, but 11 years, something had to be right. But
there you go.
You know, we didn't make it through the next 20. So with the good and the bad, and sometimes you can handle some and sometimes you can't handle the other. So, you know, like what God has for you is what God has for you. So
that's right, Kelly.
Yes, and that was the after show. I think I had very little reaction to this one. This one wasn't like that eventful, but it was worth something, and it's content. So we got a lot going on. Now, before we get up out of here, I had the brightest idea earlier today that I would do a character analysis, like I had been, pretty much promising you guys to do character analysis on certain reality stars. And I feel like Drew Sidora deserves one at this point, and I'm gonna do one on her hopefully this weekend. I'm still working on my Rise and Fall of Keisha Cole video. Her 20th anniversary is this month right here, and we're gonna do a lot of music content this year. It's Black Music Month, so I was just texting T and Josiah asking them what album they wanted to roast and review and stuff like that. So I'll be doing album reviews with them. I'll be doing album reviews by myself. I'll be doing Rise and Falls videos. I'll be talking about what happened to this person. We're gonna do it all this month. I'm gonna try my best to do as many as I can. It's all content. So with that being said, you guys, your boys are out here. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. Also, if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, y'all, your boys up out here, and until my next video, I'll holler at you guys later. Bye.
On some whole shit. What happened to the Zeus fame? Then Bobby made you change your name. For a show, still searching for a ring. Pray these hoes find better days. Cut off everybody. Don't trust nobody. Play with everybody. Don't have nobody. Cut off everybody. Don't trust nobody. Play with everybody. Don't have nobody. Nigga never was a real one. Copping, please, spreading lies. What you hiding from? All these shows just an extra.
Little dance now, twerking on shit like bad bitch, munch it up, cock goblin. Slapping ass on this dick, cock goblin. Gobble up his dick, bitch, a cock goblin. Fuck him in his face, bitch, a cock goblin. Attitude bad, but I'm better. Ass poke out, just fatter.